Hey family, this is Mel Alexander coming at you on another Winning and Wealth Building Wednesday. Hey, I hope everyone's having a fabulous week so far. Today, just want to talk a little bit about dreams and visions. So let's get to it. Hey, first things first, when you're out here and you're reaching for wealth and you're, having a winning moment or going for a winning moment in your life, then be sure to be a trendsetter. Be sure to be an innovator. Be sure to do things that breaks boundaries. That's where success lies, and that's what you're after. And it comes to you in the form of dreams and visions. I like to dream big. I like to see myself being more and doing more, and on bigger levels. To where it affects more people, because it's all about serving others and helping people. And if that's what we're doing, we want to be able to do it from different levels where we're reaching more people, not necessarily searching for the title so much, but looking for just a platform that allows us to be able to do more. We hit success in different areas of our lives, and it helps us to reach out to more people. One thing I know is that our minds are very powerful, and it's really one of our biggest assets that we have, because we're able to think for ourselves. We're able to actually think of things that are not actually present at the time and see them happening in our lives. We're able to envision things. We're able to do things that other creatures on the earth can't do. God gave us a talent or a gift that he didn't give to all the creatures. And so if you can think, or if you can dream big, if you can see yourself doing more, then you can do it, period. There's nothing else said about that. That's just what it is. Sometimes we find it difficult to believe that, but it's true. If God allows you to dream a thing, if he allows you to envision something, if he places something in your heart, he's going to ensure you got everything that you need to accomplish that. He's going to give you what you need to do it. God does nothing in vain. So we don't have to worry. We don't have to fear. We know that if it's God-given, then he's going to take care of it. If he gives it to you, you probably got some type of overbearing feeling about it. You have a desire, some type of overwhelming desire to accomplish it. A fire that burns in your stomach, a fire that burns in your heart, that makes you want to go after it and want to do it. It'll come back to you repeatedly throughout the day, throughout the weeks, months, throughout time. You'll see it, on a billboard. You'll see it on a commercial on TV. Somebody may mention it in conversation, but it just comes up. It just comes up over and over again. So that it's something that you're supposed to be doing. Those are all confirmations. Those are confirmations that God is telling you, go do your thing. Go do the thing that I told you to do. Go do the thing that you told me you wanted to do. Go do it. Just because he gives it to you, though, don't think that there won't be trials and tribulations. There won't be problems and issues. There won't be, stumbles and falls. There will be those things along the way. But those things are designed, they're there for a reason. They're designed to give us strength. They're designed to help us develop. They're there for those purposes, so that when we get to where we're going, we'll be able to actually deal with the things that come on that level. See, if we're going to hit new levels, then there's going to be, I know we say new devils, but I say there's going to be some other issues that we haven't seen before, and we're going to have to deal with those. We're just going to have to deal with those. So just know that those things build a strength. They build character, and help us to be better. Failure and challenge. If you look at failure and challenge is something that all successful people repeatedly talk about. Whenever you talk to them to ask them how they became successful, they always talk about the failures. They always talk about, the challenges that happen, because those things give them those experiences. And if they have those experiences, they have a story. And the more trials, the better the story, Speaking of a few stories, let's talk about Bill Gates. Bill Gates, the founder of Microsoft. Okay, Bill Gates started in a garage with some friends in the 70s. Now, there had to be some challenges with them talking about computers in the 70s. I mean, computers in the 70s? I could imagine that was really a lot of doubters. There were a lot of people saying, "What? Now, what is that? A box that can contain all of this stuff and process information?" Yeah, nobody had heard of such things. So I'm sure there were some challenges there. But look at him now. Tyler Perry, most successful African American producer, that's ever lived, and I mean, he started from a poor background. He had an abusive father. He even after he got away from that, he was homeless. Even even while living in his car, he was out producing plays. He was writing plays, and he was actually having venues where he would spend all his money that he could raise, going out and doing different things, hustling, and then he would spend that money, open a venue, invite all these people, expecting hundreds, 10 or 20 show up. And this happened repeatedly to him over and over and over again. But he continued to do it because he knew that there was something awaiting him. He knew that this was his dream. He knew this was his vision. He knew it. He knew it. And he went after it. And look at him now. Jeff Bezos, founder of Amazon, started in a garage also, but he didn't have the vision of Amazon. He had a vision of a virtual bookstore. And he worked with some friends, and they went to get the bookstore going, and they ended up with all their ideas, and all the innovation kicked in, because they took a step. And if you take a step, then God gives you the additional steps, or at least shows you where those steps are for you to, step forward to more into more. And so, it ended up being Amazon. And how powerful is that? Can you imagine people, listening to the idea as it was developing and saying, "What? We don't do that." But he took simple stuff. I mean, people have been ordering from catalogs and stuff, mail order for a long time. He took that, used the technology that we have today and made it even better, made it more convenient. And that's what people do. They buy the convenience. Oprah. Let's look at Oprah. With Oprah, she has numerous achievements. Anytime you have a person that you can just say one name, you don't even have to say the whole name. Just say one name and everybody knows who that is. That's success. There's some success involved in that. And she grew up very poor in rural Mississippi. She faced rape and child molestation. Even got impregnated and lost a child. But my thing is, look at her now. She fought through all of that to be who she is now. And that's amazing. Michael Jordan got cut by his sophomore coach in high school. And that hurt him. And he talks about that. You can see the hurt on his face. You can see the pain. I mean, I get it. I know where he is now, but just going back and saying, "Man, this guy cut me." But he came back even better than he was before. He came back and not only made the varsity team, but he actually started on the varsity team. And then the rest. Mark Zuckerberg started in a college dorm, with some friends. They had an idea of, kind of like Bezos, they had an idea of just college students trying to communicate with each other, and it turned into the world communicating with each other and over communicating with each other. But it turned into billions, though. So, but the reason I mention these people is that all of these people went through some things. All these people, they're well known, they're wealthy now, but they had to go through some things to get where they are. They all started with a vision. Some struggle a little bit more than others. Some struggled, in different areas. But I'm sure it wasn't easy for any of them to get to where they are now. When it got hard, they pushed through it because their visions and their dreams were greater than the temporary setbacks. And they understood something that we're doing in this fourth quarter. They understood that their temporary setback was just a setup for the major comeback, the big comeback that they're about to, or that they were about to experience. And that's where we are in our lives right now, right now. So, that's the story of our most successful people. They all go through some things. They all have to fight through whatever it is. They all have different things that fuel them to push them into success. The most important part is to never quit, to know where you're going, and to know you're supposed to be there. Because if God gave you the peace to pursue it, then he's going to give you everything, I'm telling you, you need to make sure that it happens. You just don't need to stop till you get to it. Make sure you don't allow people to talk you out of it. And that's what they'll try to do. People will try to talk you out of your dreams and visions. The reason is because they don't have it. They don't see it. He didn't give them the vision. He gave it to you. So you have to understand they can't see it. So you can't depend on them to always support you. You just have to move forward. And as you move forward and progress, people will support you more. When you dream big, always place yourself in that dream. Always envision yourself being there. Always know that you're going to be there doing it. Okay? See yourself doing it. See yourself accomplishing all the things in the dream. Allow your faith, your passion, and desire to overtake your fear, your doubt, and the disbelief. I hope this helps somebody out there because it just helped me again. Enjoy the rest of your week and be blessed.